guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to create this makeup look right here. It's very glam, yet soft and easy, but yet bold. And I think it's perfect for Valentine's Day, which is right around the corner. So yeah, if you want to know how I got this look, then just keep watching. Okay, so I already filled in my eyebrows and I already primed my eyes. So the palette that I'm going to be using is the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia. I have no idea what I'm going to do to my eyes, so we're just gonna hope and pray that this comes out good. So the first color I'm going to pick up is Golden Ochre. This has become my favorite transition shade, or like my favorite crease color. Before I never like really bothered to use it. I was just kind of like, I feel like it looks like nothing on my eyes. Like I can't really see anything. I'm like super consistent lately, guys. I'm so proud of myself. Okay, I think that's enough with this color. So next I'm gonna go in with Buon Fresco. I'm also going to take that color into my outer V as well. So like as I'm blending it into my inner corner, like kind of like my inner corner, I'm also going to be blending it outward as well. And then we're going to pick up some raw sienna. I don't know if I'm making a mistake with this color, but we're going to try it out. We're going to pick up some raw sienna, or should I go back in with tempera? I mean, not tempera, golden ochre. I don't know. I think we're going to go into raw sienna. I don't know how I feel about this. Like, it looks so like, oh. You know what I noticed? I feel like this eyeshadow palette isn't as pigmented as I remembered it being, or is it just me? I'm gonna go into the color Antique Bronze, and we're going to put that into our inner corner because I kind of want it to look a little bit more deeper. We're gonna kind of like wing it out a bit. When I start going into my crease, I go in with like a very light hand because I don't want so much of that color to be in there, so I go like really lightly. Then I'm just gonna get this crease brush from Wet n Wild. I'm gonna clean it a little bit. I'm not gonna pick up any extra shadow. I'm just gonna go ahead and use this brush to blend everything out. Okay, I really don't know how I feel about my eyes, so whenever that happens, I just move on to my face, because sometimes the foundation can save it all. I'm gonna clean up a bit here. The three primers I'm gonna be using is the Wet n Wild Coverall primer, and I'm gonna put this like all over my face. It's gonna kind of like, it's kind of like a moisturizer type of feel. Okay, and then the next primer I'm gonna use is the Professional Pearl Primer. I'm gonna use this one just in the areas where I have like a little bit of pores. In my T-zone, I'm gonna use this primer from Boscia. This is the Perfecting White Charcoal Mattifying Treatment Primer. Because I do get oily in my T-zone, I like to put this in my T-zone, or like on all the areas where I do get oily. For my dark circles, I'm gonna take this, I have it here, the Dark Circle Concealer from NYX, and this is in the color Medium. It's kind of like that salmon-y color. I would like to use like oranges or like salmon colors to color correct my under eyes to give it that little extra coverage. For foundation, I'm going to take the Nars Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I'm in the shade Patagonia. I do have my little samples, and then I'll just like dot it on my face. So I do want this look to be very dewy, so I'm going to spray my sponge using the Milani Make It Dewy Setting Spray. I really like that setting spray. I like the overall finish it gives my skin. The only problem I have is that stupid mist. Like, it just squirts. There's just one part, like the top layer of it, like it squirts so harshly, and I'm not a fan. But I found a way to make it work because that setting spray is so good. So for concealer, I'm going to use the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind in the color Medium. I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I'm not a fan of this concealer to use like right under my under eyes because it does crease a lot. So I'm just going to apply some here. But the Instant Age Rewind, that has like a more matte finish. This one's a little more dewy. So I'm going to put a little bit of this like on the bottom, because up in that crease, I'm not a fan. And then I'm going to set my under eyes. To set my under eyes, I'm using the Laura Mercier powder. Guys, is it okay? Like, I got my piercing like 2 weeks ago. Is it okay for me to like put makeup on it? Because I've been putting makeup on it. And with the leftover, I will set all the other areas that I applied concealer. And I'll go ahead and put a little bit on the sides right here. I'm not really a fan of setting my entire face with powder. I just feel like it takes the integrity out of the foundation. Guys, you see how like now that I put foundation on, my eyes look a little better. Like, I just feel like you have to give it some time to really settle down. So I think I'm gonna keep the eyes matte. So I'm just gonna grab a random like eyeshadow brush. I'm gonna go into the color Tempera, which is this one right here from the Modern Renaissance palette. And I'm going to put that on my lid. And I'm also going to take the same color to highlight my brow bone. I'm just going to again get the Wet n Wild brush so I can blend out a little bit more. To contour, I'm going to take the Kat Von D Shade and Light contouring palette. And whenever I contour, I like to mix the light shade and the medium shade. Then I'm going to go into the Wet n Wild Take It to Brazil bronzer with the same brush. I'm just going to bronze up my face a little bit. For blush, I'm going to take the only blush I ever use, which is this one right here from the 90 palette by Morphe. I'm going to look at it a little bit because I'm not much of a blush person. I feel like I say that in all my videos. So. For my under eyes, I'm going to go in with Golden Ochre. And I'm just going to put that on my bottom lash line. And then I'm going to go into Bone Fresco with the same brush. We're going to grab a little bit of Antique Bronze with the same brush again. And we're just going to concentrate that onto the outer part of our lower lash line. So we're literally just going to leave it like right here. And then I'm just going to curl my lashes for mascara. And I'm just taking the brush from the L'Oreal Paradise mascara and I'm just going to scoop it into the Maybelline the Falsies Push Up mascara. Whenever I do my mascara, I kind of like to hold my mirror down so I can really get all up in there. Because I'm not into falsies, so I try to make my lashes look as big as they can. I'm going to take the color Vermeer right here for my inner corner highlight. And we're just going to put that there. For the face highlight, I'm going to take the liquid highlight from Becca in the shade Moonstone. I like to highlight my face here. And I'm going to do it here as well. And then here, like a little bit on my nose. I'm going to spray my sponge so we can get like a little bit of extra dew. And then we're going to get the powder version of that same highlight from Becca. And we're going to kind of set all of the liquid highlight that we applied. Is it glowing? Is it popping? I'm gonna spray my face with some setting spray. I like to spray it downward this way so it won't like attack me on my face. But it's just me, or like that first spray is always like a little, you know. Then for lips, I'm gonna go in with the Kylie liquid lip in the shade Mary Jo K. Oh shit, I got setting spray on my eyes and now they look super oily. Why? I'm gonna try to get rid of this oiliness going on my eyelid. So I'm just gonna pack some of this eyeshadow on and hopefully it fixes it. A little bit of tempera because that color doesn't show as much. Just kind of like lightly blend everything so it won't look so oily. That is it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Something that I forgot to mention in my intro is that starting next week, I am going to have an uploading schedule. So I will be on your screens every Tuesday and Thursday. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you want to keep watching my videos. And if you like me, subscribe to my channel. I really hope you guys have an amazing Valentine's Day, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.